Hello, my beautiful friends. Welcome to your new moon in Leo card readings. Happy new moon in Leo to all of you who are joining live or on the replay. Know that the information that comes through these channeled messages are for you, whether you see them in the month of August 2025 or not. And even if cards are pulled for someone else, but it feels like they're speaking to you, if you're here and you're in receipt and it feels like it resonates and it strikes a chord, it is also for you. Thank you so much for being here. If you don't know me already, my name is Laura. I am a holistic therapist in New York State, in addition to an Akashic Records mentor and healer. And I love coming onto this community and connecting live with readings for you guys. It's the most beautiful, supportive space. Thank you all for being part of this experience today. As you may have noticed, I have a pinned comment here asking you to drop your intentions for this new moon. That is more for you than it is for me, but also for the community, so that you can witness one another and invite each other forward into your highest health and happiness. This is the beginning of Leo season with this new moon in Leo. And this is my favorite season of the year. There's so much momentum. It's so dynamic. Lionsgate is coming. If any of you have celebrated Lionsgate, let me know. I'm going to be going to Mount Shasta for Lionsgate this year. I'm very, very excited. It's going to be so magical and so profound. So in preparation for this opening, which is really what this portal does for us, it allows us to see all of those things that we've been cultivating over the course of the last year. All of these aspects of self that have been kind of rewiring and restructuring and coming into wholeness. And when we bank on Lionsgate energy, the momentum is unparalleled. It is a very momentous season, and it's one that doesn't feel too fast. It's one that we feel ready for, because again, we've been cultivating. So it feels more easeful. And I love taking advantage of this energy by coming live here and doing these card readings so that we can see what your soul has to share with you today. Stepping into the new timeline where my purpose unfolds with ease. Thank you. Hi, Sherry. How are you? Hi, T-Love. Yay. We also have 12th house, Mercury 12th house return. They want to heal, and this is Must Chill Life and would like to release the pain and depression. And Angela Miller, new creative spiritual expression. So I'm just honoring those and allowing them to be seen and giving them space here in the feed. I encourage you to be as active as you can within the feed, because that is how I'm going to know that you're here, that you still desire a reading. And I'm going to be pulling cards based on intuitively what the Akash guides me to. So I'm going to be using one of my favorite decks. It's a very, very special deck to me. This is a deck that you'll see that it is linked in the description of this video. So once we close up today, you can grab that if you want to check it out. It's definitely one of my pricier decks, just to give you a heads up. But to me, it's worth it, because this is a deck created by Autumn Sky. She's an artist. Have any of you seen her on Instagram? I'm sure she's elsewhere. She's on Etsy as well. That's the link I'm going to give you guys today. But she has a deck of inspiration cards that each card is representative of one of her paintings. I bought one of her paintings. It's downstairs in my meditation room, but absolutely adore her. She has so much energy that runs through her artwork. And I feel so grateful to have these cards, because they just have like a few words on the back in addition to the art on the front of the card. And it's a great way to kind of jog our intuition and allow that more, I guess, detailed, precise information that's coming through your soul come through the Akash. So it serves as a little bit of a catalyst and an opening for us. Okay, so Courtney says, feeling a beautiful new energy despite the unknown. Beautiful. Sounds native. It does, doesn't it? My intentions are to release everything that doesn't serve me. Depression, lack of confidence, imposter syndrome, lack of motivation. Right, because none of it is you, right? None of it is you. I'm getting chills. Nino, hi, honey. My intention is to play with the energies that are alive in my field today and allow the energies that are ready to be released to be seen and held in love. And as they are seen and held in love, they will naturally release, right? All right, let's get started. I'm just going to take a sip of water. My intention is to be open to receiving the highest vibrational frequency on my highest timeline. Beautiful. Yes, yes, yes. highest vibrational frequency. We were just talking about this in my Facebook group yesterday. I think it was yesterday, about choosing to have deeper conviction in your vibrational reality than your seen reality, experienced reality, 3D reality. That's the ultimate goal, right? That's the ultimate embodiment, is to have more faith in the vibrational reality. And that is what can make us crazy as humans, right? It's being like, but I don't see it yet. I don't have the evidence yet. So how do I know this is really like possible or is really going to come to pass? Because you feel it, right? And we are meant to move with the feeling, the intuition, the nudges that we receive. That's the brave step that we take on this journey, to be able to open ourselves to greater possibilities than we could even imagine. Hey, Heather, how are you? Okay, so who would like a reading today? Give me a lion emoji to celebrate Lionsgate Leo energy, your courage, your determination, your pride. Yes, you are able to celebrate your pride that you have in yourself, the reverence you have for yourself, the fire in your belly, the fire in your heart. And I'm going to allow the Akash to choose who receives the first card. All right, T-Love, we're going to start with you, babe. All right, so I'm going to first show you the image, as I always do, because I want this to speak to you. What I've been noticing lately is that, well, for a while now, my card pulls are less conscious understanding and more energy. You know, like sometimes I don't even try to understand what they mean. Like I just pulled a spread and then I just sit there and I'm present with it. And I can feel the energy of it. And I can feel awarenesses arising to me that just start to create a shift, whether I understand what they are or not. So I encourage you to just be in presence with this card. I'm trying to get this in a way where there's no glare. It's kind of hard. I'll stop moving it now. Hey, Lindsay, I intend to sit in confirmation of the new direction my life is going and to be delighted in the blessings that are dropping in, revealed to me with your messages. That's beautiful. So the back of this card, T-Love, says passion, find your bliss, release shame, heal emotional blocks, explore sacred sensuality, and live passionately. So I am going to just come into presence with this energy and channel whatever's coming through for you. Okay, T-Love? This feels like an opening, and it feels like an opening that allows you, it feels like surrender. That's what it feels like to me. It feels like an opening of surrender to allowing your vessel to really be handed over to spirit. Like I'm allowing you to kind of just take me. Like one of the things that said on the back here was sacred sensuality. And for me, that feels like almost just like handing yourself to spirit, like take me, right? Like just, I'm yours. I am ready to just kind of be of the purest service and deliverance of what is meant to arrive through me at your hands, right? You're trusting the grace that arrives through the expression of spirit through you. So it's almost like a handing over of the body. And in this, there's like this dripping coming down of the old energies, the ancestral energies, the old definitions of how you used to or traditionally describe yourself. It feels like rebirth energy. It feels like being reborn. You're allowing yourself to kind of be squeezed by spirit so that not space necessarily is being created by this squeezing, but it's like, just let me breathe wider. Let me breathe deeper in a way that makes me recognize how rich I am, right? Lets me recognize how rich I am. lets me recognize how much is within me. Like there's so much within me. And so even when they're talking about the sacred sensuality, it's like coming into that with yourself. Like how can you come into this sacred sensuality, this sensual relationship with yourself? You know, where you are in a heightened presence of your senses and what they're bringing forward for you. Recognizing that you are in the limelight of yourself, the limelight with yourself, right? And letting yourself open to this activation, because there's an energetic activation coming through right now. Kind of right here between like the heart and the solar plexus area, there's an activation coming through. So I'm just going to receive that on your behalf. And I encourage you to do the same. Whether you have to kind of curve your body like she is in this image, taking a nice deep breath in, closing the eyes. And just feeling the ripple effect of this energy throughout the body. And the final message that's coming through around this, considering this is talking about passion on the back of this card, is that when you do this and you follow through with what just came forward in that channeling, you're going to recognize that your passion is not your own. It is a passion that is expressed through you. And so don't attach to the ownership of your passion and say, well, this is my passion and I need to access my passion. I need to follow my passion. No, it's actually the passion of spirit, of the universe, of what's meant to be opened in this world right now, right? So anyway, let me know how this feels. Let yourself become passion through this really sacred opening, surrender. This presence with your senses. Yeah. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. Thank you for being here. Thank you for receiving. Sending you so much love. Beautiful. Hey, Jenny. Happy new moon, honey. Hi, Diana. It's good to see you. Yeah, you're so welcome. That was really cool energy. I love these cards. They're amazing. They're amazing. All right. Who else would like a reading? Make sure to take a sip of water, give yourself a little shake out, a little breath in between readings, because we're all receiving these messages, whether or not they're pulled for us. It's energy that we are opening ourselves to by being present here. So yeah, give me some lions. Jenny, you don't have to give me a lion since you said me, please. You didn't know that we were lions before you jumped on. Thank you for sharing. You're so welcome. Hi, Angela. Open to a message. Beautiful. Oh my God, the number of times this card has come up. This is for Angela Rell. Thank you. I received that too, love. I received that. Okay. So this card for Angela Rell. I swear to God, I have shuffled this deck because I just got home from Hawaii yesterday. I think it was yesterday. I can't even remember. I think so. I don't even know what day it is anymore. And it just immediately gravitated toward me. And so I pulled a number of cards from it over the past just 24 hours. And this card's come up, I would say 90% of the time. So look at you being in alignment with this energy, Angela. Okay, so I'm going to show you the picture again. And then I will read what's on the back and then bring through a message for you. Okay, so the message on the back is vulnerability. Be present in communication. Have compassion in all situations. Vulnerability cultivates connection. Be gentle with yourself and others. It's okay to be wrong. Forgive. And be willing to feel discomfort for the sake of growth. Okay. So I'm just going to be present with this image and bring it through for you, Angela. To me, this feels like an invitation for you to soften, to like soften the resistance that's coming forward around you melting into another. The word melting just keeps coming forward. Like, let yourself melt. It's kind of like you're like, and it's like, just let yourself melt. You don't have to have any expectation with this melting, right? You don't have to. It's like you get to just melt for the sake of melting because it benefits you. You don't have to focus on what am I getting from this person? Did this person piss me off recently? Is this somebody whose guidance I trust, right? I don't care. Like that's what they're saying. They're saying this is something that's going to benefit you. This is something that's going to benefit your energetic field, that's going to expand you, that's going to really shift the nervous system is one of the things they're saying. And the melting is the most important piece here. So it's almost like, okay, what arms do you feel the safest melting into? And then just melt. You don't have to say anything. There's no expectation attached to it. Just take a nice deep breath with that. And yes, there's an element here of melting into the arms of the spiritual, but this is particularly related to co-regulation, coming into space with another human being, because there's some hiding energy, there's some shame energy, there's some feisty kind of like twitchy energy that's coming forward from you being able to like fully melt. And when they're saying fully melt too, they're talking about letting all of you be seen, right? Like the messiest versions of you be seen, and just be like, I don't care. Like I'm showing up as me. And that's what I need to do for my own growth, my own peace. I don't care what this person thinks, what this person even needs in that particular moment, because I can attend to that another time if I desire, right? Right now, this is just about me, most importantly, prioritizing this nourishment that my field is calling for. And that's exactly what this is offering, right? This is offering a deep nourishment for you. And allow yourself to receive the energy of that, regardless of the content or the context of the connection. Okay, so let me know how that feels. That was for Angela Rell. And recognize that when you do this and allow this, other people feel rested in you as well. So it's not like you're taking, you know what I'm saying? Like, because that can be one of the things. And that's a huge barrier for empaths. Like, well, I don't want to take, I want to use people. I don't want to da-da-da-da-da. And it's like, well, recognize that just your energy alone is giving, right? The presence of you, the energy of you is like naturally giving. So please realize that, again, whether you even say thank you don't even have to say thank you, because I want you to recognize this as a mutual exchange, right? And the other person is deeply, deeply nourished and served by being with you in this, and honored, like honestly honored and in awe that you would come to them to melt. Good. I'm so glad, Angela. Yay. I'm glad that spoke to you. I know, Nino, these are so beautiful. All right. If you want a card, give me a diamond to celebrate the majesty of these cards. Give me a diamond in the comments. Grab a drink of water, shake it out, stretch, breathe if you need to between these readings. I'm just going to send you a little Reiki as I give the feet a moment to catch up here. I figured, Nino. I figured. Do we have any Reiki practitioners on the live? Let me know if we have any Reiki practitioners on the live so we can celebrate you healers in this beautiful healing community. All right, Lux, this one's for you, babe. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I'm trying to get it outside of the glare, my friends, and it changes position every time I hold it up. Celebrating all of you Reiki practitioners. Okay, I'm going to read the back of the card and then I will bring through a message for you. Connection, break isolation. I just watched your video this morning, Lux, too, that you just recorded. Seek what brings you vitality. We are all interdependent. Reach out for support. You are not alone. Okay. Hey, Anita. How are you, honey? Right? The matrix floor. Don't you love that? Okay. So I'm going to bring through a message here. Okay. Whew. There's a lot of energy in this one. Okay, so this is what comes forward is that there's been a complete restructuring of your foundation, a complete restructuring of your foundation. And it's one that is based on energy rather than your life experience. And so they're celebrating that you're resting on that, right? And that you already know this, and that you've come into a space of, all right, I'm here, I'm chilling, kind of waiting for what's next, right? I'm waiting for what's next. And you're waiting from a space of witnessing, which is very cool. It's very cool because you're not in this impatient, gotta, have to, right? You get to just witness kind of the magic that's arriving to you, whether that's in small form or large form, however you define it. I'm just receiving the energy of this right now. So just breathe with me. They're saying it's really important for you to go it alone, and that it is because you're still carving the execution of this new foundation. And in this, you're also seeing things differently. So you see this grid that's at the bottom. They are saying they want you to kind of see this grid through the lens of your eyes, almost like this is a filter that's being placed over your eyes, so that as you're looking at the world, you're seeing the grid of energy, not necessarily the people or experiences that you're interacting with. And you're giving that space to cultivate as you kind of witness things as they arise. So as things kind of arise into your field, you're able to start seeing them differently, as designs, as patterns of energy, as fractals of energy, as shapes, as colors, right? As vibrations, as frequencies. And this includes people, right? And so that recognition is going to move through the body and integrate down into the foundation, where you're continuing to fuel and add to this consciousness that you've really created for yourself, right? So this is what they're asking, can you see that person in front of you as energy, as a frequency that's here to interact with your own, to serve your foundation? What are the patterns or the sparkles within that energy that desire to move through your body down into your foundation? Every interaction has value in this case, right? Every interaction has a fractal that is a part of you. So I like this because it says, seek what brings you vitality. This is a great way for you to really intuitively access and receive what nourishes you. And this, we are all interdependent. Recognize that you're not separate from that other person. You're not separate from that situation, that butterfly, large or small, that's coming into your field to be witnessed, right? So it's interesting because they're saying it's good for you to go it alone at this point in time, so that you can really cultivate the expression of what's coming through you, because it's not related at all to what you're seeing through a human lens, but when you're seeing through this kind of matrixed lens. So although you're meant to go it alone for now, you are not alone, like it says here, because you're interconnected, right? And then once that knowing really gets anchored, it's just going to be like this natural standing from this seated position in a very confident, clear, safe, present walk moving forward. So let me know how that feels, Lux. You are not too late to request a reading, Lacey. I'm going to be asking for those in a moment after I check into the comments. Oh, T Love, you're getting training soon in Reiki. Yay. That's amazing. That's amazing. It's so loving. It's so loving and so beautiful. I do Reiki trainings too. So let me know if anybody is interested in doing them. You watch a digital module that I have for Reiki 1 or Reiki 2, Reiki Master, and then we connect on Zoom, or I do a remote one, whatever you prefer, to do an attunement for you. So if you want to do that, let me know. Info Prism, I'd love to learn and do Reiki. I'm a natural healer, but don't know how to make that work for others. I haven't been sick in well over a decade. Anyone in my work field on a daily doesn't get sick. Oh, yeah. I love how I don't know how to make that work for others. I guarantee you already do, just by being a natural healer. People receive from you, guaranteed they receive from you. But I know what you're saying. Like, you want to be more intentional with it, right? And like, how do I do that? Yeah, I get it. You might be ready for a reattunement, Nino. Okay, just shoot me a message. We can do that. Thank you, Anita. I love you so much. All right, guys, I'm ready for our next request. Wait, I want to see. Don't put anything in there yet. Butterflies. I want butterflies. Give me some butterflies. How interesting. I feel that there's this is a continuation message that gifts are coming in, perhaps such as the way to see everything in this energy type style. I feel at peace with this task. Yeah. It's just like a higher level integration is what it feels like. You know what I mean? And it's to serve you so that you really have that feeling of like detachment. And, you know, and anybody that focuses on detachment thinks, oh my gosh, that's like detaching me from people and then I'm even more isolated. No, it's not. It's because it's really, it's sharpening. It's sharpening your focus, right? Which is only going to give you a greater, a more conscious perspective when you're engaging with others, right? Oh, I love all these butterflies. Thank you. I'm glad I asked for them. Yes, I want to do more. Mm-hmm. Ready for a next level. Yes, you are, baby. That's exactly what they're inviting you to. Hi, Bonnie. How are you, honey? Okay. You're very welcome. Sending you a big hug and love. Okay. Angela Miller. The Akash likes the Angelas today, apparently. Got another Angela here. Oh my goodness. We got so many jumpers that I'm not even going to do that. Sometimes I honor jumpers, but when it's really just like do you guys automatically look at the jumpers when they come out when you're shuffling Oracle decks? Okay. All right. This is a complex image. So yeah, I usually don't either, Nino. I usually don't honor them either. Every once in a while, like if I really feel guided. Yeah, single jumper. Yeah. Respect my pull. All right, this one says, this is for Angela Miller. Dude, I know, Nino. Intimacy, practice unconditional love, balance inner feminine and masculine, nurture your relationships, let yourself be truly seen. We are all mirrors. Heather, I love you. Because it's like the universe is playing with you when you have the jumpers and the cards, right? All right, Angela Miller, I am going to tune into this card and bring you a channeled message. Do me a favor, take a nice deep breath in. If you can get yourself to yawn, do it, Angela. Yes, Nino, it is magical. Check out the link in my description. I don't have, it's not affiliate or anything. It's just straight to this link, this deck in her Etsy shop. Okay. This is like a really big throat activation for you is what it feels like, Angela. It's like a stretching of the throat space. Like if you could like stretch your chin as far back as you can and kind of pull down in your upper heart. It's like a stretching and a widening and expanding of your throat space. I have a song coming into my head as they're saying this. It started with a whisper. What is that song? Somebody name it for me. Because they're talking about the fact that this is not like they need you to speak your truth kind of message, like, right? Like a standard throat message. This is like, you get to whisper your truth, right? You get to whisper your truth. You get to come from this place of gentleness with yourself. This is for yourself. Because when you speak, it is for you. I'm getting a lot of this like nourishment message coming up today, which is interesting. Thank you. Everybody talks. Of course, you two know this, like right at the same time. It started with a whisper. Now I have to look it up. But yeah, this is like when you know your truth, you get to speak it with gentleness and not with a lot of force and not with a lot of like effort. You get to just whisper it. Like, yeah, this is just my soft, clear truth. Like I have this really obvious confidence about what I'm sharing, about how I feel in relationship with you when you're talking to another person. And I see me and I see my truth, and I'm just, I'm here to just softly speak it, and whatever that is received like by you or however you receive that, I'm here to witness, and feels like it's like a chilling out is what's coming forward. This like almost cleansing and draining of the nervous system in a way that just feels like a knowing of who you are, and that like soft embodiment when you really step into your soul's invitation and let your glow kind of speak for you. And it's just like, like it's this lack of doubt, right? Like removing doubt from the field and being like, like my truth is my truth. And you're not worried about how somebody's going to receive it. You're not like, how do I say it? Or am I going to be taken seriously if I don't say it in a certain way, right? Like it's a soft conviction. And it's a delicate expression, but it is a very, 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 very clean confidence that they're just inserting into your embodiment right now. All right, let me see if there's anything else that comes through this. And when you do this, they want you to recognize how much more powerful this is for the collective consciousness, because it does create, again, this concept of detachment, a little bit of this, you do you, I'll do me, and I'm contributing to the flow of consciousness, to the flow of other people doing the same thing as I'm doing and stepping into the same vibe that they're bringing forward for you, because I'm willing to receive this guidance, and I'm willing to embody this frequency that they're bringing forward. And that contributes to those people around me, to the universe at large, and just like kind of calms things down. Like you're willing to share this calm, right? Yeah, it feels really good. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Nino. Empress Moon, I've been having issues with my throat, getting congested regularly, and I have to clear consistently. I was thinking it's related to throat chakra blockage, but nothing is helping to clear. Yeah. If you work with me, you know I don't believe in blockages because everything is energy. So really it's about opening the channel to allowing that energy to flow through you and into you and for you and with you more, which is relaxing more of the body, right? And surrendering more, softening more. Angela Miller, my very fiery third house needs to learn to whisper and express my confidence. And my Gemini sun identifies with this card so much, and not ironically. I was stretching my throat before this reading. That's perfect. Yeah, it's funny because when this first came through, when I was singing, it started with a whisper. I was feeling this like, don't tell me to shut up. You know what I mean? Kind of energy coming through. Would you tell me to shut up? Perhaps I'm not speaking enough of my truth. Yes, you are, babe. Trust yourself. Trust yourself. You are more than enough, babe. You are more than enough. And it's not your truth, right? We talk about that. I mean, I say those words too, like my truth. But at the end of the day, what the Akasha is saying is like, nothing belongs to you people anyway. Like we're all one. It all belongs to all of us, right? So like, fine, take a break then from speaking your truth and receive other people's and just recognize the truth that arrives to you, that things in your field. Maybe you're just being invited to like feel into what feels like truth for you more than speaking it right now. Anyway, you're so welcome. You're so welcome. It's all energy coming through to be transmuted. Yeah, taking the narratives and the labels off of all of it, right? Are there heavy energies you can feel since there are so many planets going in retrograde? There's been a lot of energy lately, let's be clear. There's been a lot of energy, and this is very typical for this time of year. There's a clearing as we prepare to meet more of ourselves in this momentum that I was talking about at the beginning of this live for Leo season and Lionsgate, which is just like a very momentous time. So I'm going to do something different right now. I'm going to switch things up on you guys for a second. And I'm going to pull a card. And I want you to let me know if it resonates with you. And then I will do another, I will go further with individual readings here. So pulling a card, you let me know what hits. Sorry, guys. I have to find the spot without the glare. This one says emotion. Practice radical honesty. Speak your fears and hopes. Your actions impact the world. Release control and judgment. Respond rather than react. Allow emotion. Okay, so I'm going to channel on this. Let me know what comes up, okay? I feel this, you're tired because you're focusing on the wrong things, right? You're tired because you're focusing on the wrong things. I'm feeling a little bit of a burnout energy, like a straining, like you're trying to see something. You're trying to predict or understand something that's happening in the future, right? And it's bringing this just kind of let this face soften, let the whole forehead smooth, the cheeks and the jaw relax, and just feeling this just washing, this just continual washing over you, just like warm waves of energy. Letting the hair start to just kind of like blow and settle, as these energies just move forward. Or move through you, I should say. And what this card is saying is like, you're safe, you're warm, you're safe, you're held, you're here, you're present. You are full, you're embodied, you are all. Relax the jaw again, soften the face. Instead of focusing on where you've been focusing, instead of focusing at all, can you just receive? Can you just witness the flow? Can you palpably tune into the energies that are arriving through you? Feel their sensation as they move through the body and the energy field. Be here now. Allow all of you. You are whole and you are precious. Okay. Oh, felt like a little bit of a healing there for us. So much energy, like a roller coaster some days. My Indian ancestors are with me always. I see it all on our face. Yeah. The emotion, the experience, Mother Gaia healing and watching over me, Pachamama, calling me back to what brings me joy and centeredness and allowing, enjoy every moment for what it is. Both the ocean and the mountains, a bridge between times and realms. Reminds me the ancestors have breathed me, and every time I honor my emotional expression, it's for generations beyond me. Feeling a burnout, tiring energy, waiting on physical test results. They're wearing me out, and I know better. I just wrote something about that the other day, Sherry. Like, I started writing a post. I haven't finished it. This is classic me. I start posts and then I finish them when I feel called. But it was about that concept, right? Like, do you feel like you should know better? Right? You feel like you should know better? Nah, no shoulds. No shoulds. Meet yourself where you are. There's a reason you're here, right? There's a reason that you're open and receptive to this message today. Water flowing through my hair. I'm free. Overwhelm that needs to be released, letting it go. Permission to receive. Yeah, exactly. We don't have to understand everything. We don't have to understand everything. Okay. Woo. All right. So give me some kind of like ocean waves as an emoji if you guys want to honor that energy. If you guys want a reading, I probably have time for a couple more today. Predicting and always trying to find answers is causing blockages. Yeah. Right? We just get out of the way sometimes. Right? Okay. Thank you for all the waves, my friends. Okay. We are going to do Empress Moon. Empress Moon, this next card is for you. Ooh, I like this card. Oh my gosh. Community, we are woven together. Recognize the virtue in all. Gather with souls who inspire you. Hey, you're here. Look at that. Honor each other's uniqueness. Request help when in need. Offer support when able. Trust in community. Okay. So now I'm going to tune into your message. Okay. To me, it feels like your pathway has been woven for you, and it's been woven for you by your ancestors. And it's a pathway that is kind of magnetically drawing you forward. Like you're somebody who is blessed to not have to put as much effort in to move forward on this path as you connect with your ancestors and what they've already woven for you. And this is not something that's been woven because they want you to heal the lineage in a certain way, right? Like this has been woven with your soul and your energy of this lifetime incorporated in a way that deeply expands and illuminates you. It's almost like this chosen one energy, I mean, I don't like that phrase, but that's the kind of energy I'm getting. And so what they're asking for is for you to allow to open your heart to them, to open your heart to your ancestors. I don't know how much connection you have with your ancestors or how much you intentionally do this work, but I'm really feeling not so much ancestral healing, although some of that is going to arrive for sure. But like kind of placing your hands on your heart space like she does in this photo, in this painting. And sending healing to yourself, knowing that anytime you do this, your ancestors are sending it through you. Like, you are really here working in this lifetime with ancestral energy. Like, they are your guides. They are moving through you. They are moving with you. They are, again, paving that pathway for you. They're magnetizing you. They're inviting you. And they want this relationship to be a little bit more open and free flowing. They want a little bit more of an exchange here. And one of the things they're saying is, like, stop resisting us based on what you see us as in your mind. Like, you may see us as a type of human being, or even if you view us, as some of us, as somebody that you've known in this lifetime, right? Disconnect from how you see us or how you view us in human form, and really create a relationship soul to soul. Like, connect with their energy, really receive, going by that last card of receiving, like, really receive their energy and feel into their energy rather than getting caught up in like who you understand them to be. Like, almost like every time you connect with them, it's like a fresh interaction. Like, oh, hey, I'm meeting you for the first time. You know, who are you? Where, you know, how are you connecting with me today? What is the energy that's coming forward between us today? What's alive? What is the spark in me that's currently being activated or that you desire for me to see, right? Are good questions to bring forward. So let me know how that feels, Empress Moon. It's a good, good ancestral card. And for any of you who resonated with that one, is there anybody else who resonated with that one? Let me know. I have a family energy healing workshop. It's only $44 and it's on the 31st. And this is going to be, I'm telling you, this is worth so much more than this. It's something that I do all the time. In fact, I was away with my family for almost 3 weeks. I must have done this at least 3 times a week while I was away. It is so helpful. It's, you know, and I started doing this practice, this family energy healing. I started doing this practice because I was afraid. I didn't realize I was, but once I realized that, I was afraid of stepping into like full energetic leadership of my family, right? Like, I was like, okay, I gotta step into this. I want to step into this leadership more, you know, than I already am. I'm being called into this. And it is wildly transformational, because like I would start doing these healings and the change would just happen automatically in my family members, just automatically. And it's wild how much my family has transformed, not just my nuclear family in these walls, right? But my extended family reaching out to me. Like, I haven't heard from these people in years, decades, right? It's crazy. It's wild. And it's a beautiful way to honor your ancestry and these codes that follow us, that are infused into us, right? That interact with our path. Empress Moon, you're giving me chills. I feel every word. It makes perfect sense. I know my guides are always with me. Thank you so much. You're so welcome. Hi, Sherry. I love you. How are you? That one brought tears. Yeah. Powerful energy today, guys. I'm so excited I brought these cards too, because I was just feeling it. Oh, thank you, Nino. I love you. I was just feeling it today, the power of these. It's just felt very sacred. So I've kind of kept this deck to myself, just in terms of like, you know, almost like my own sacred ritual, you know? All right. We are going to do at least one more, but we will see. Give me whatever emoji is describing your energy right now after these readings, with where you are in these readings right now. It's good to see you too, Sherry, always. Alicia Williams, such great energy coming through. I know, right? Oh, the magic wand. Yay. Celebration, love, gratitude, star, waves, feathers, and paws. Sherry Hahn, you know that makes me so happy. Dance with life. Take a deep breath. Take a sip of water if you need to, just to kind of clear the energy. Shake it out. if you haven't left your new moon intention yet, let us know what that is. And this one is for Sherry Hahn. One of my favorite cards in this deck. This one reminds me of the Akashic Records. I'm obsessed with this image. Oh, Sherry. It's in the link in the description of this video. I'll actually drop it here after I read this card so that you and Nino can look it up, because I know Nino wants to look it up. Okay. So this says awakening. Listen to your intuition. The answer is within you. Reconcile your mind and heart. That one feels relevant to you. And let your spirit lead. Okay. Of course you did. Of course you did, Nino. There you go. There's the deck, guys. You can check it out. Like I said, this is may you all be free from suffering. May you all be joyous. May you all live with ease and kindness. May you all be peaceful. Thank you. Must chill life. Oh yeah, this is a good card. And Jenny, with your obsession with the Akash lately, like this is like so up your alley in your wheelhouse. Okay. All right, Sherry Hahn. Okay. I'm just going to free channel. Not that I haven't been doing that already. Could you just like put it to bed? Like put the stories to bed. Put the stories to bed. Like enough of the doorway to the past is closed, sister. The doorway to the past is closed. Not forever, because obviously it's a part of you, but for right now, nah. Anytime a narrative comes up about, well, I used to do that, or the last time I did this, this is what happened, or, I don't know about this person. They were kind of a douchebag, None of that shit is part of your narrative for the next at least 7 days. Every time something like that comes up, you say, oh, nope, the past door is closed right now. Past door is closed right now. I'm meeting energy in the present moment, right? Kind of similar to what I was saying to Lux earlier, like not focusing on the person, the situation, the experience, right? And the narrative, the story of what's going on, but the energy, feeling into the energy of this. It's like they're priming you, they're training you right now is what it feels like. And you're just fucking tired. I mean, that's what it feels like. Like your mind is tired. Your nervous system is tired. Your body is tired from just like, I want this to be softer. I know this is meant to be easier, and it feels like I don't know how to do that, but you're being like tapped on the shoulder, right? You're being tapped on the shoulder. And as you're being tapped on the shoulder, it's like, excuse me, could you let this be easier, please? Hi. Right up here, I'm full of light and wisdom and illumination, and I can like see shit from up here that you can't. So I'm thinking maybe you should come up and, have some wine. Like they're tapping you on the shoulder and they're inviting you upward. Like, remember, this is a remembrance card. Remember through a felt knowing, right? Feel yourself. When was the last time that you deeply and immersively felt yourself for longer than 30 seconds? Like for an entire day is what they're saying, where you deeply and immersively felt yourself for an entire day, whether you were in ritual or in engaging, whether you were engaging with other people or both, right? It's like when that doorway of the past is closed, let yourself hang out in the cosmos a little bit right now. It's not an escape mechanism. It's not avoidance. It's not a rejection of what is. It's nourishment. Again, that freaking nourishment word keeps coming up today. But your nourishment is coming from the spiritual. Okay. Let me know how that feels, Sherry. Heather, my new moon intention is to open and allow what is. I'm open to receive. Stop trying to force. Thank you. Yeah, autumn sky is amazing. Peeking into the skeleton closet. Still trying to find something different. I was about to say that. Pulling you up and out of the funk of the past. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to do one more. Well, reconcile and let spirit lead. Love. Go by how it feels, not what they're saying. I need to go hang out with a tree and just be, yes, I need nourishment. Thank you. Oh my God. You're so welcome. You're so welcome. I love you. Thank you for being here. Happy new moon to you. All right, guys. Last one. I'm trying to think of what emoji I want here. Please hold. Stars. Give me some stars. Give me some stars. Okay, Alicia Williams. I'm going to take a sip of water here. A lot of energy, guys. I'm so thirsty today. Only since I started these readings. Okay. I'm going to show you the image. Connect. Wonder. Miracles are everywhere. Remember your childlike awe. Everything is in perfect order. Broaden your perspective. Trust in divine harmony. I'm going to read it again because I'm being guided to. Wonder. Miracles are everywhere. Use these as affirmations, guys, if you want. That's what this is feeling like for this season. Miracles are everywhere. Remember your childlike awe. Everything is in perfect order. Broaden your perspective. Trust in divine harmony. Love gets to be easy for me from now on. Yes. Okay. This is a beautiful, beautiful card. Okay. So one of the messages that came through right away, which has been coming through recently, particularly around this season that we're stepping into, that we've already stepped into, is this: the universe is self-correcting, right? The universe is naturally self-correcting. And they want you to remember this, that it's self-correcting. Watch it self-correct. Can you be patient? That's one of the things it's saying. Like, can you be patient enough to let the universe self-correct? Instead of having to do or take action or figure it out because you're uncomfortable. And I think that's what happens a lot. It's like, well, I'm uncomfortable, or I need to know, and therefore I am going to go take action or do something about this because I just can't wait. I'm too edgy. I'm too agitated about this, right? And it's interesting because we also talk about how we don't want to be in waiting energy. We don't want to sit in waiting energy, that if we know something is boldly for us and it's guided by our souls, go do it, right? That's more of an inspired action thing, right? But actually what you're being called to here is, regardless of instance, whether this is guided by inspired action or whether this is guided by the nervous system and not wanting to be uncomfortable, they want you to pause right now. They want you to pause right now and simply just be present with that question of, or that knowing, I should say. The universe is correcting itself. I'm going to give you some space to naturally correct yourself. I'm going to intentionally give you a little space right now because I trust you. I trust you, and I know I'll be shown. And if I am meant to move faster after I take this pause, I know I will know. I know I will be shown. I know I will be moved because I am open to be moved. Okay, so that's the first message coming through. Recognizing that in this process, and in the process of the pause and the witnessing, you actually end up receiving more wisdom than if you just moved on it. So what you're actually doing is, they're talking about like hunter-gatherer, like you are the gatherer. You're somebody who in the pause is the gatherer. But you don't have to do anything to gather, because it gets given to you. It gets offered to you. So you just get to receive and allow the gathering of this wisdom to just kind of enfold between the tissues of the body, the systems of the body, the chakra systems, the energy field. And it feels like there's this weaving that's happening between your soul and your energy field, where they're just becoming even more closely embodied within this lifetime. They're developing an even more intimate relationship, a more precise relationship, where your discernment is sharpened. And they're kind of one and the same. So there doesn't have to be a discernment between the two of them, because they discern together as one. I'm so glad, Alicia. Good. And soft holding keeps coming up, like a soft holding of anything that kind of comes into your grip. Like, oh, hey, this is so nice. Thank you. Like, so nice to receive. Oh, this is beautiful. Oh, you need to flow and go on. That's okay. Great. Okay. Thank you so much for stopping by. It's been so nice to touch base with this frequency. It feels good. Right? Okay. Woo! How does that feel? Can we all give a big celebration for this card deck? Give me some celebration emojis, please. Let's celebrate it. And if you're on this live and you want me to do like my really big, powerful reading that I'm doing through 731, I will do that with this deck. That's the, what's it called? The holistic I Am Self-Love reading. It's a 40-minute reading, just like what's actually 10 minutes longer than my Akashic Records reading. And it's $100 less until 731. They are so powerful. The level of energy you receive is a minimum of 30 days. You get the recording, you get the card spread. And it's the whole point of this is to take like all the parts of you in your body, your energy field, your mind, your soul, your higher self, the universe, bring them all together into wholeness as a remembrance. And you get to return to that recording and that spread as a remembrance when you forget, over and over and over and over again. So I highly recommend it. They're very fun too. They're very fun and very powerful. So you are very welcome. Thank you guys for being here. Again, if you want to join us for family energy healing, it's only $44. That is on the 31st. And a replay will be available for that. So if you can't come live, that's another practice, like I said, that when you return back to it, that's the gift that keeps on giving the whole year. What movie is that from? If you know me, I quote it constantly. Don't let me down. And then I do have 2 more one-on-one spots open. If you're in New York, you can do holistic therapy with me and submit to your out-of-network benefit. And if you are not in New York, we can talk about a mentorship package that fits for you. We just create something that feels like it meets your energy where you are right now. You're so welcome. Come on, guys. You don't have the movie? It's the gift that keeps on giving the whole year. Nobody? Bueller? Not that movie. It's a different movie. And guys, support Autumn Sky. If you want to get this deck, if you liked it, I know it's an investment. Maybe put it on your holiday list if it's not something you can grab right now, but support Autumn Sky. She's great. It's been so wonderful to connect with you guys today. That was Christmas vacation, guys. Come on, Christmas vacation. Oh, thank you, Heather. Soul sister. Thank you, Heather. Love you. My children still claim that Elf is a better Christmas movie than Christmas Vacation. I mean, I don't fully disagree with that, but I don't know. They might be. Nino, we need to have a watch party. We need to. Nino. All right, friends, I love you. Happy new moon. I can't wait to see you very, very soon, whether it's here in my Facebook group, the expansion portal, on a session, however we connect. And happy Lionsgate if I don't see you before then. But I do hope to be doing more channeled experiences for my YouTube channel. So I will let my energy guide. Hopefully we'll get something up here very soon. And yes, I have a moose mug, Heather. I have a moose mug. My dad bought me one. He bought me a moose mug. All right. On that note, I love you and I'll see you very soon. Bye.